Hello everyone, welcome, and today we're having a look at Pokemon. We're having a look at the D-Arts Pokemon series again. Last time I looked at one of these, it was the D-Arts Pokemon Mewtwo, and it also came with a Mew figure as well, exclusive Mew figure. But anyway, today we're having a look at one of the starter Pokemon. This is a fire type Pokemon. Obviously there's three of them from the original series, Charizard, Blastoise and Venusaur. But also the smaller versions are Charmander, Squirrel and Bulbasaur. But today we're having a look at one of the final evolutions, which that's what they are in this series of the D-Arts line. Today we're looking at D-Arts Charizard figure. So as you can probably see, it comes in this nice big packaging, window box packaging here. It's very big, just to house Charizard himself in here and a display stand. Looks really cool. Now they call him Lizardon in Japan, because that's his Japanese name for the character, and we call him Charizard. I'm going to go by the name Charizard. So yeah, here it is. Let's take a look at Charizard in today's episode from the D-Arts Pokemon series. Let's take a look. CuteanimefiguresTV. Hello everyone, welcome to CuteanimefiguresTV. I'm your host, Craig, and today we're looking at the Bandai D-Arts Pokemon series, and we're having a look at Charizard in today's episode. So as you can probably see, I have my Pokemon hat. This is the one from Season 1 that Ash wore in the anime. So anyway, to today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Bandai D-Arts Pokemon figures. Now these are the D-Arts line. This series is just started this year, with the first one being the D-Arts Mewtwo, which we've already had a look at. And now we're having a look at the second figure, a part of the starters from the original Pokemon series, from the Pokemon games. And we're taking a look at the D-Arts Pokemon Charizard, or Lizardon as it says on the front of the packaging here. And as you can probably see, it's a very nice big packaging. This thing does come with a stand and an effect part as well. And get a good look at the back of the packaging here. You can see Charizard in many different poses, and he is very poseable as well. So as you can probably see, it comes with a Pokeball display stand, and this is the second figure from the Pokemon series. The other ones are Blastoise and Venusaur. They're the last two, which we'll take a look at those in one of these episodes. So yeah, let's take a look at the D-Arts Pokemon Charizard in today's video review. Let's take a look at Charizard. So here we are with the D-Arts Pokemon Charizard figure, and it's made by Bandai in 2013. Charizard is a part of the D-Arts Pokemon series. So as you can probably see, it comes in this really nice large window box packaging, as you can probably see. It says Lizardon on the packaging, as you can probably see there, because that's Charizard's Japanese name, Lizardon, but we're going to be calling him Charizard because that's what he his name is in the English anime. So just like the D-Arts Mewtwo figure, it comes in this similar D-Arts style packaging. Apart from that, this one is much more bigger than the other one, because of the tail of Charizard. You know, big figure, big packaging, and also you can probably see their logo on there for Shop Pro and Time Nations, and also Bandai. You can see the D-Arts logo here, and also on the side of the box. You've got Bandai 2013 here, and Charizard is a part of the D-Arts Bandai series of the Pokemon line. You probably see got a nice silhouette, a dark black silhouette of Charizard. You also got a nice thing going around here with the Pokemon on top there. Very shiny indeed, going all the way around there on the end of the box. And also Charizard's packed in at the back, if you can probably see. Also on the side here, I'm just going to show this off as well. You got a nice picture of a shiny silhouette of Charizard, and the D-Arts logo there, and it says Pokemon Lizardon D-Arts. And also very nice thing here. You can see it's got the nice shiny packaging here. It's going on there. Also on the other side, just show you that. Yet again, you got another. Also here's Charizard's tail that kind of continues over to the other side. And you got a nice shiny silhouette of Charizard there. Oh, it says Pokemon Lizardon there, then D-Arts down the side. Everything else underneath there says Pokemon Lizardon, D-Arts, and everything else there. Also the packaging is in this kind of orange type thing, orange and black, like fire and stuff like that. You got some Japanese writing here and a phone number there if you want to call it. Also here you got a nice silhouette of Charizard in white. It says Lizardon, like Pokemon Lizardon there, D-Arts in red, and a nice black silhouette of Charizard there. Now let's have a look at the back of the packaging. You got a nice picture of the figure in different poses. You got the flame effect part, and also it includes a Pokemon display stand, a Tamashii stage stand. That is included with every Pokemon figure that's come out so far from this D-Arts line. And also some writing here that says Pokemon Lizardon or Pokemon Charizard, D-Arts, and whatever. Also a little bit about him and stuff and what you get. Let's actually open this up and take a look at what we get. So you actually open it up, not from the side but from the top, because it's a very big packaging, you see. So I think it did open up from the side or the top for Mewtwo, but anyway. By the way, he's in the cabinet, so anyway, let's get on with opening him up. Just got some tape there. We also have some tape at the side here. Just got some tape here, and also on the other side as well. We will have him out to the packaging soon. Okay, that's that. Make sure we haven't got any more tape here. I know some more there, but anyway, I'm just going to open this flap up here. And stuff like that. Just watch this flap here. We've got Tamashii Nations and the arts on there, and the figure inside. Also, we've got the instructions here somewhere. If I can bring this out here, it shows you the flame effect piece and what else you get. And that's just about it. I will definitely show you how to attach the flame effect piece and stuff like that. There is another option that you can use if you have some of your stage sets. You can use some of them if you want, but anyway, let's get this out of here. If it'll come out. Well, okay. This sheet here, it's kind of held in. And wow, this thing is heavy. I'm gonna get the box out of the way here. I just want to point out that you do get a thing, just like Mewtwo. It just says Lizardon multiple times on there, and something what you get in there. Just move the box out of the way. Very nice indeed. So, yeah, as you can probably see on the back here, you've got the Pokeball display stand, which is really nice, packed in there. And let's have a look at the side here and see what we get. As you can probably see, the reason why he's packed in all the way in the back is because of his tail and stuff like that. And also he comes with a flame effect part, which looks really cool. So everything is show accurate on this figure. So it's very fragile. So let's actually get this off the back here. Can't really take that away from the figure. There, and we'll build up the display stand first, and then we'll take a look at the figure afterwards. I'm just going to leave it like that in the packaging there. So while I open up the Pokeball display stand and stuff. So yeah, now these Time Machine Nations display stands are fantastic. Time Machine Nations, yeah. Very cool indeed. I absolutely love their display stands. They're absolutely brilliant for all kinds of figures. So definitely recommend picking up a set of 3 stands. But the Pokemon line, these are actually included. I'm going to get scissors to cut this. There we go. Okay, so that's that. And we can pull out the stand here, just like that. So there's like a hole here for the effect parts and stuff like that, and you can put that there for the figure. There's the stage stand here. That, and also actually in different parts, so that's different. You can actually pull that out there. Also that piece here as well. Put that tape there on the floor. Now, like I said before, always check your display stand pieces. Make sure they work, and they are quite stiff when you actually get them. So always test them out so you can get a little bit of movement out of them, stuff like that. Okay. Now, since Charizard is a very big figure, I don't know how heavy he is. I'm actually going to put this stand in here, like this. I'm just going to peg it in here for a few minutes. Is it pegged in? I think it has. Yep. Make sure it's incorrect. No. So that's that. And make sure it works. Stuff. Also, we use the clips to clip these pieces off. You get these with some figures. Sometimes when you actually do get stands with them. And that's so. Just gonna clip these off. And that, just clip them off. Make sure you haven't got anything on the other side there. Okay. Same thing for this one. And just clip that off. And just discard that anywhere you want. Just put them there. Move that out of the way. And all we do is just, like we usually do, we attach these to here, like this. So I just attach them to there. Just like so. Okay. Now, so you can attach this piece to here, like this, if you wish to, for the figure. Just attach that on there. It's a bit stiff, this stand, when you get it. Well, my figure it is actually. Just gonna rotate that around. So, anyway, there's the Pokeball display stand. Now let's move on to the figure itself and remove him from the plastic tray. Okay, I'm actually going to remove it. It does have some tape. I'm just going to move this Pokeball display stand out of the way. And also it requires me to use these scissors again to clip the tape. Sometimes they do have tape on, sometimes they don't. Some figures, it's just standard sometimes. There's the tape going on down here. And just check that down this side here. There's any tape going on. And also do the same thing on this top here. Yes, there is some tape on the bottom. And that. So none on the sides, only two at the bottom. So remove it like this and move that out of the way. bring it down here and just, there we go. Wow, this smells good. It's got that new toy smell. That's, wow, it's just brilliant. Also, we've got a piece of plastic here just to go over the leg. And wow, this thing looks really good. Got the fire effect part here. Got a good look at this. Wow, beautiful detail. The fire fillet piece. Obviously, it's got like a peg there. And but really nicely detailed. Indeed. It does fit on the stand as well. That's good. You only get that piece. So now to get Charizard out of here, just lift him out very carefully. Remove this package out of the way, and he should stand up on his own. For a big figure, it does come with quite a lot of packing, the tray and everything. So here's the figure itself. Looks pretty cool. Let's bring the stand into the thing here, and so put that there. Yeah, we'll put the stand in the background here, so we'll use it later on. That, and here's the figure. Wow, this looks incredible. Just actually down like that. The arms like come out like that. The wings are actually articulated as well, which is nice. So you get some really good movement in the wings. The mouth actually opens up, which is pretty nice. His tongue is actually articulated as well. They actually got a tongue in there. Got a good motion in the neck. Stuff, which is cool. And the tail is articulated as well. So there's a flame effect piece on this tail. So I'll switch it on, and I'll do the articulation in a minute. Just going to move his arm this way, his hands, that. So there he is. As you can probably see, he does have a very big tail, as you can see, with a flame on it. Obviously he is a dragon, but he is also a fire type in the show series. The detail is there. It is well detailed. From the wings to the underside of his chest, all the way through to the tail, is show accurate. The orange in the wings on the back, and the deep blue there, as you can probably see, is really well done. I'll show you the eyes in a minute, and the detail in his face and stuff, and I'll go over the articulation as well. And that's so. Let's get a good look at that face sculpt. Charizard can have his neck like that. Zoom in here and bring it down there. Zoom in here. So this is the very first figure I've ever bought of Charizard, or have ever owned. I've not had any other figures to do with Charizard. Let's get a good zoom there into his face. So like I mentioned before, his mouth does open up, which is really nice. He's got like a nice jaw open action here, so he can actually open his mouth upwards like that. Pretty cool. His tongue is actually on a joint as well, his tongue, so it kind of moves as well, and it is also painted as well. The teeth are also painted, and also, as you can probably see, his nostrils there, they're also painted as well, and it does open up that far and wide, and you can actually have it like that if you want to, and you can also close it. That's pretty good. Now let's go into the eyes. Let's actually have a look at them. I can rotate him for a few minutes, like from that side. That'll do. So get a good look at the eyes there. They are really well detailed and painted, just like the mouth. And to show you here, the mouth does open from that side there, and it does close as well. Now let's get a good look at the other side of his face. Just wait for it to come around again. So yeah, the details in the back of the figure, and kind of rotate that there, so that you can get a good look at the eyes there. They're actually well detailed, kind of see, beautifully detailed, and his mouth does open up as well, which is pretty cool. And that, so let's get a good look at that tail now. In there, probably see the fire is pretty nice, very nicely sculpted on the flame, also on the tail there as well, very nicely detailed. So yeah, Charizard is a really nice figure. Also, probably see, very cool indeed. Got a good look at that face. And I'll open the jaw once more time to show that off. Got a good look in that there. Very cool indeed. Very nicely done. Get a good look at the eyes. Really well detailed in the eyes there. The nostrils, the eyes as well. And also have a look at the wings. Very nice. The detailed. Love the kind of turquoisey blue in there. Really nice. And also he's got the painted under his feet in light yellow, and also on the belly part. It continues throughout the figure as well. And also there's the tail. I'll show the tail off again. Flame part there, very nice. And there's like a thing there, it's like jointed as well on that. So the articulation on his tail, it's like the Mewtwo figure. It does move. It's a bit stiff, mine is, but it is there. It's in several different sections, and so you can actually rotate it to whatever you want it to do, like that, and stuff like that. Just rotate upwards, so you can have it on like that if you want to. Very cool. Bring it down a bit. Like that. So yeah, now he has like joints in his neck. There's a joint there in his where his mouth is. So I got a ball joint there, also in the neck up there, like a big ball joint, and it's jointed in between the neck as well, so you can get a good motion in that, and you can actually look downwards if you want him to do. Also, he's got little joints in his arms, like a little bicep swivel there, little ball joint there. Also, it swivels at the hand. See that? It swivels at the hand. Also, just the same thing on the other one. His arms do move up and down and kind of swivels, but due to the wings do go up and down, and also they come inwards like this. If you want to, you can actually have the wings inwards, like he's closing his wings. That's pretty cool. It's got like a joint here, kind of opens up like that. Looks pretty cool. Like on a little ball joint on the back, so they can go up and down and whatever. And that. Also, it has a big ball jointed leg, and it's got like short legs. Also, a ball joint there, and the knees like that. Also, feet are as well. That's just about all of the articulation that Charizard has. It's the same thing on the other side. Okay, got a ball joint going on there on the ankle. So, kind of bring that down there. The feet are actually painted, really nicely detailed on the feet. So, kind of bring that neck up there, and you can bring the wings outwards if you want to. Kind of arrange them however you want. So, it's pretty cool. And that. He does virtually stand on his own, if you haven't noticed. He also has these things here, also on the back of the head as well. Yeah, the paint wise on the figure is really nice. No paint splats and nothing. And also there's no special features or anything, or any gimmicks. This is a pretty cool, good version of Charizard. I should say one of the best versions that I've ever seen throughout the Pokemon series. I don't buy very many Pokemon toys at all. I do love Pokemon, but when I knew there were going to be a D-Arts line coming out for them, I thought, wow, amazing. Bring back Pokemon. So I kind of jumped into getting these Pokemon figures, and pre-ordering them and having them for the reviews and stuff like that. But anyway, moving along, D-Arts Charizard is a fantastic figure. I've got no complaints with him at all. You can actually move his wings downwards if you want. Kind of looks a bit silly like that, but having them up here, very cool. And that. And like I said, they're on like ball joints, so kind of bring that down there. And then kind of small ball joints, like I explained before. Kind of having Charizard up in midair. How is that going to work out? Let's actually try that. In fact, I do have some things that for the stands, and we'll actually have a go at that. So if I can just happen to have some things for the stands, if I can actually get to them. Stuff. So kind of like have some Tamashii stands. So overall, Charizard is a fantastic figure, no doubt. I'm actually going to show some different poses with him in a minute. So you can actually get to see him up in midair, and hopefully the stand can actually take that weight. Let's hope it can, because obviously I know some of these stands are quite fragile, so hopefully it can actually take it. I actually do have some clip pieces for like the flame effect or whatever. You can actually try that. But overall it just stands there. Right now I'm just opening these stand pieces and stuff, so I can actually pull that off. And so I can actually get the flame effect part going on, as well as being up in midair. So I'm going to have one of these fixed things going on while that joint is actually upwards. Yeah. So let's actually get them up in midair and stuff like that. Don't know how this is going to work, but hopefully we can get it to work. This is probably the first time using all the pieces or sets. Also I need to borrow this stage piece here because I don't have any other stage pieces. And that's going to be for the flame. I'm going to actually use the old one, just unpeg these from this one. So this is going to be for the flame, and that's, I'll kind of detach this on this base here and peg it in the front. So if we kind of peg one of these pieces, so we can actually which way are we having this? No, it's this way, isn't it? So this is where the flame's going to go. So that's where the flame piece is going to go. And then we'll have another one of these joint things, like so I can actually clip out. In fact, let's actually have one of these robot joints, because there is a clip piece for them, I think, somewhere. Some clips do clip other things. Obviously, all clips for. Do they work in the same way? I don't know. Just kind of test. Yeah, let's try this. These are kind of like thin, I think. These things, they're not gonna, it's not gonna work out for that, because they're like small and whatever. So this piece will be here. If you want to have that there, you can do. But usually you gotta have one of these clip pieces on, or one of the joints on there, but it kind of seems loose for the figure. You can actually have him up in midair if you want to. Kind of remove that. That was pointless for that thing there. Oh well, so that won't work out. Anyway, so let's actually get Charizard up in midair and actually have that. So, kind of put the stage piece back on because I don't think those pieces are going to work because they're a different connection. Okay, let's do this. Even though I can't have him up in midair with a flame at the same time, well I could, but those pieces don't seem to want to work. So I kind of have this piece attached to the figure, which I'll show you off. Let's hope this kind of works for holding him upwards. Let's kind of try it. So have to have this attached underneath the wings. Something like that. Because it'll just hold him by the wings there. Kind of looks a bit kind of looks dangerous at the moment without being on there. Get him upwards so he's like flying. The flight mode. Looks like it's dancing up in midair there. Looks like it's just dancing around happy, which is kind of cool. So kind of have him doing that. Again, straight on there. Move this bar around here. Just don't want it to snap. That's all I don't want it to do. And obviously the tail is quite weighted as well. So as you can probably see the thing underneath there from the back. And so there he is, flying a bit. You can actually have him like that if you want to. But yeah, you can have him like that. Let's actually have him standing down on the stand, because pretty much that's the way I'm probably going to have him displayed, is standing on the stand and breathing fire. So kind of removed this piece here because you shan't need this clip piece. You'll probably need it, but this won't actually go around the figure. Trust me, it won't. If you try and do that, it will never fit around his body. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to show off the flame piece for the figure. So, trying to think how the Pokeball is going to go. So you can probably turn it that way around if you want. Now, I'll have to plug that other piece up and actually peg it in the other side. So if that, oh yeah, if that goes there, that goes like that. So I add it in one of these pegs, doesn't matter which peg you plug it in, as long as it goes in one of them. So yeah, it kind of looks weird from this side to how it is. Now the flame effect part has like a little peg that goes underneath. Can I show that off? Has like a peg there, and you can actually peg the stand in into the little joint thing, providing it will actually go in there. And I'll just do this off camera. Oh no. Okay, here we got the flame effect part on there. And we got Charizard here. And you can probably do this with Charizard if you want to. Can I do this? If I want to bring that up like that, kind of bring Charizard near enough, and he wants to breathe fire like that. So you can get a good look at Charizard breathing. Looks pretty awesome. That flame effect part. So it's like breathing it upwards. So it's like straight breathing it out, which is nice. It is a really nice detailed figure. And say only use this stand for the flame effect part. I recommend not using it for flight, just in case it might break, because the stand clips are actually used for smaller figures. Well, not smaller figures, but you know, humanoid figures that have a waist, because it'll not fit right round Charizard's waist, and probably the same thing with Blastoise. So yeah, pretty cool indeed. I really love the detail on the figure, and I love the fact that it does include a flame effect part, which looks really nice for the display. You can actually have it upwards, so it's like breathing upwards. Like if I bring the stand piece like up like that, and if I kind of, I don't want to put any pressure on that thing, but kind of bring it like that, so it's like kind of have it in there, like breathing upwards like that. If you want, kind of bring them backwards, like and the thing up like that. And now you can actually have it a little bit up, so it looks like his whatever it is doing, that flame piece. So it's breathing upwards, like you normally see him in the video game. So it's kind of like breathing the fire upwards. I get a good look at that there. Really nice. He is a really nice figure overall. I really do love that he can breathe fire with his effect part, which looks really nice. So let's go into my final thoughts for the D-Arts Charizard figure, and then we'll go from there to a display video with him. I was going to try that, having him up in midair and having a flame coming downwards, but I just don't want to risk having him up in midair and then him toppling over and stuff like that. But yeah, the tail is articulated, the wings are articulated, the neck joints are articulated as well, the wings are, and also the legs and feet and stuff like that, and the arms, and also the stand is articulated as well. Also you can do this if you want, kind of bring it this way and bring it so it's like breathing fire like this if you bring it close enough like this. If I just want to bring that like that, so yeah, kind of line it up here, the fear. Just breathing fire straight forward, like that. Again, lined up on the stand here. Kind of line that part because it looks like he's blasting it that way. Kind of rotate his neck this way. And that. To kind of do that, so it's like breathing it that way, which is really cool. Still very nice. So I really love the fact that it does include a stand and it does include a flame effect piece. And so that's pretty nice that it's breathing fire straight out at you, while breathing fire upwards, which is nice. But I kind of like the way it is now with the figure. So overall, it's just a really nice figure. The detail is absolutely excellent. So let's actually jump into my final thoughts for Charizard. And also he's got the flame effect part in his face again. So I kind of have it like that so you guys can get a good look at them. Breathing fire. So let's actually have it upwards, so it's actually breathing the thing upwards like it is in the video game. And I want to make the peg go upwards. So I kind of have him standing back, have it kind of going upwards here. So try and move that along there like that. I think that looks really cool. But you can probably see the neck joint is like all over the place here, but it's having him look like breathing the fire upwards. So let's have it like that. Which doesn't look too bad on this side. It's like really breathing it. But you gotta really look at the side. So if you can actually bring his neck forwards a little bit. Like that. Alright, we'll go into our final thoughts in a few minutes, and then yeah, we'll finish up with a display video, and I'll see you in a few minutes for the final thoughts and stuff like that. So here we are with our final thoughts for the D-Arts Pokemon Charizard figure from the D-Arts line. So I'm just going to say Charizard is really nicely detailed. Is an absolute fantastic figure. I've had no problems with him at all. So as you can probably see, it has the flame effect part on the stand, as you can probably see in front of him. You kind of got that on there, and also as well you got the wings as well, really nicely detailed and painted. Also you can get a good look at the back of the figure. From the side it looks really nice with him having that flame effect piece, and also you can probably see there, really cool indeed. Just without any doubt, he is one of the best figures I've seen so far on the Pokemon series. The DR's Mewtwo was incredible. Charizard is incredible as well. So if you are really big Pokemon fans and you collect a lot of Pokemon merchandise, I definitely would see Pokemon fans snapping this one up in a second. The minute that I looked that it was available, it was already out of stock. It was already gone. It's a good thing that I pre-ordered this way back in January when it was up for pre-order. So yeah, overall Charizard is a very awesome figure. The paint details are very, very nicely done. The articulation is super, really nice. Just overall a really, really good figure. I love the details on the tail there with the flame effect piece, which is non-removable. But the other flame effect piece you get is the one where it's like breathing out fire. That's just absolutely perfect. This is a perfect representation of Charizard himself from the anime. Absolutely awesome. So let's see if they bring out more. I know Blastoise is the next figure in this line. Let's hope they bring out Ash Ketchum, which will be really nice to see him in the SH Figuarts line, so we can stand him right next to Charizard. So that'll be pretty cool. And that, yeah, overall is really cool. I love the way that, I'm just going to turn this off here. I love the way that his mouth was designed to open up, and I don't think any other Charizard figures that had that option, because in fact I've not had any Charizard figure at all. Not bought any of them from the first series. I've never thought of picking up Charizard. I've had a Charmander and a Charmeleon somewhere, or just a Charmeleon, but I've never had a Charizard figure. But now I have Charizard himself in the DR's line. I definitely highly recommend picking him up. It's definitely worth picking up. It's a bit expensive, but overall, if you're a huge fan of Pokemon and you collect nothing but Pokemon, then this is a must-have for Pokemon fans. Don't let him slide or slip through your fingers or whatever the term is. But yeah, don't let him get away. Definitely pick him up. It's definitely one of the best figures of this year, and still is. And overall, I'm really happy to have Charizard becoming part of my collection, and also a part of my DR's collection as well. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some other Pokemon figures from other seasons, and hopefully we can get characters like Misty, Brock, Ash, and some of the other main characters like Jesse and James from Team Rocket and Meowth, and their Pokemon figures included with them. Hopefully we'll get some display stands included with them. They can also include these Pokeball stands, which will be really nice for the figures as well. So, well, yeah, overall, really good figure. Definitely recommend him. And if you're a big fan of Pokemon, this will be one of the best figures that you've probably seen in a long time. So, yeah. Until then, I'll see you very soon in another episode, and hopefully we'll take a look at Blastoise and Venusaur, which are the last two, I think, that are coming out this year, unless they bring some more out I'm not aware of. But overall, really happy to have Charizard, or Lizardon as his name is in Japan. But, you know, we call him Charizard over here, so yeah, he's outstanding. The wings are really nicely painted, and just overall a really good figure in every way. So that's just about it, all I can say. It doesn't come with very many accessories, like it doesn't come with interchangeable hands or anything like that. No facial expressions or anything. It does come with a display stand. Mainly you just put him on the stand and that's it. This other stand piece here is actually for the flame piece, obviously. The other joint piece that you do get with the stands does work if you want him in flight mode, if he's flying up in midair, but is he going to be really heavy when he's up there? And you know, the stands do kind of go down in due time once you have them on display, but it's alright having the flame effect part up there. It stays there really fine and stuff like that. No problems with that, and clipping it on there. But overall, I'm just really happy to have him. Fantastic figure overall, and that's just about it. So yeah, let's actually put him on display, and I'll show you him right next to Mewtwo. Obviously Mewtwo's in the cabinet, so I didn't have him on hand to show him off next to Charizard, but I will show you him on display with Charizard. And this is the type of pose I'm going to have him set in, because it looks pretty much really cool and awesome. So it's like breathing fire upwards, like he is in the video game title screen. But yeah, definitely picking him up is really a must buy for any Pokemon fan. Overall, I'm really happy that it's released, and I'm really happy that they're doing Pokemon. Because it's nice to see other characters coming out in these SH Figuarts and DRs series, so it's really nice that they are doing Pokemon. So yeah, let's hope that they bring out more of these figures in years to come, and who knows who they'll bring out. Maybe they will do the trainer characters and that, and hopefully I'm hoping for an Ash Ketchum figure, because I don't have one. But anyway, until next time everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in another episode. I hope this episode has not been too long, and yeah, just an outstanding figure. Can't really say much about Charizard, but really outstanding. Fantastic detail. I love that fact that he has an open articulation on his jaw, so his mouth can open out, open up, so he can display him with his mouth closed or open. That's a really good idea. And also It'll probably be the same thing for Blastoise as well, because I think his jaw does open up as well, so you can see the detail in his mouth. And the tongue is actually on a little tiny ball joint, because you can actually move it around as well, and it's really nicely detailed and painted as well. So overall, great figure, great articulation, and definitely highly recommend him. He's not that super poseable because he only has short legs and short arms and stuff like that, but overall just a great, good looking figure and fantastic detail overall. I definitely recommend him to everybody that is a fan of Pokemon. So until next time, thanks for watching, I'll see you soon, and until then, take care, arigato, and sayonara. Till then, take care. So here we are with the D-Arts Pokemon Charizard figure, and as you can probably see, is on display with the D-Arts Pokemon Mewtwo figure and Mew. He looks fantastic on display. Let's get a closer look at him. So here they are, both of them. So that's like 2 D-Arts Pokemon figures so far. The first one being the D-Arts Mewtwo and Mew. The second one being Charizard. So there's just Blastoise and Venusaur left to have a look at. So yeah, as you can probably see, both of them look fantastic, and yeah, Charizard is a very incredible figure in detail and in articulation as well as Mewtwo. They both look fantastic together on display. Just get a good look at both of them here on the bottom shelf. Get a good look at Mewtwo and also Charizard. So overall, really good figures. Definitely pick up both of them. They're both out now. Hopefully they'll still be available, but unless they're not, recommend going to eBay to pick them up. But anyway, hopefully we'll take a look at Blastoise in the next Pokemon review, and also Venusaur, which is the last one, the series, this set. But until next time, thanks for watching, I'll see you soon in another episode, and until then, take care. Arigato and sayonara. Until next time, take care.